On my life, I never know because I'll have something in my mind, right? And I'll be like, I know if I don't go on right now and say it, I'm gonna forget it. And I've tried to write shit down, everything. Nothing works except having a girlfriend. Or I've told my girlfriend that I will hire a stenographer to follow me. I want to hire some fucking hottie. I want her to be my intern, like from college, and she runs around and everything I say, she dictates it, right? Like, and I'm obviously a bestseller book just by talking, right? Everybody tells me to write a book. Write about what you know about. That's what Mark Twain said. Because I can tell you, where's my stalker at? What the fuck? This is insanity. Oh man. Oh man. Actually, that's pretty cool. Though, that means it really is a person. No, it's me. And I'm back. I'm back. Um, you know, so I gotta check in with myself sometimes, and I have to say, Brady, do you know who you are? And all of them? Because I would venture to say I have three personalities. That I know for sure. But I think that some don't know others because I've done shit and I've seen the videos and I never did that. I never said that. I didn't say that. I didn't make that video. That's not even me. I don't even wear that. But it was me, clearly. A different version. And I have a theory, and it's in one of my books or screenplays, or just a theory that I have, that if you ever were to clone yourself, right? Like maybe if you were younger, unless they could make it be your same age, or you were younger and it was a little younger than you, it's gonna think like you. Okay, you gotta remember that's exactly like you. Thinking like you. I mean, I created my reality. Like everything I did, I did it. Like I planned it, I did it. So I know my doppelganger clone do it because it's the same DNA. It's not even just a twin. It's not even a doppelganger. It's a fucking clone, which is inferior in the plant world. I don't know. I've never cloned a mammal, but I've cloned a shitload of plants and grafted them. So I can grow food. I have a green thumb. That's one thing. I can bring shit back to life. Plants. I swear to God. But I just have a way I can talk to them. I know peyote songs that I learned as a native in ceremonies, peyote ceremonies. Where I'm off by myself and then Mescalito appears in front of me with us. He has a Mescalito. Yo, during one of not, yeah, I mean, usually it's your first time taking peyote, or every time you're gonna see it. Oh, it's some I've done it and not seen it. But he teaches you a peyote song and it's your song, and it's you know how like Native Americans sing and stuff. Hey, 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 hey. weird kind of ways. It's like that. It's your own. Everybody has their own way. It's different. It could be Oye Komova from fucking Santana. But mine, when I went out, my mom, let me go to my mom. I love my mom. Mama loved me. My mama, that's her. Love her little heart. I love her. I love her so much. I miss her so tough. But she now, you gotta admit, mom, and she knows my life has gotten better since she died because I met these people. I've got friends now. I'm doing what I'm doing. I'm active. And she would be really proud of me. She is proud of me. Very proud of me. And that makes me happy. That really makes me happy. Nevertheless, so, yeah, um, I was gonna roll on through the night, but I guess I'm gonna do it tomorrow morning, early, like at 5:40, at like 6 or 7 in the morning. Boom, rolling Thursday, rolling thunder, pouring rain. It'd be so cool if it was lightning and thunder, because I'm freaking good. This shit is Mama knows. This shit is no joke, you guys. I'll show you tomorrow. I'm scared, kind of. I have mushrooms too. I want to microdose. I do. I want to microdose like so much every hour. Boom, 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 boom. You're always you're like heightened consciousness all the time, but you're not like flat out. Whoa, like not being able to function, tripping, type of shit. So yeah, and this stuff is not. It's not like it's a lot mellower stuff. This particular, but we will see, and it makes me very talkative. So I'll be on here all day, live, just talking shit out of my fucking side of my neck as per usual. What I do to entertain. What do you love? Nice talking with you, and then gone. And here's him. I don't like that. Nice talking. Ah, that was bomb work. But still. Oh, I feel like Crocodile Dundee. You look, okay, watch. How badass my house is, right? And everything. All the cool shit I got. Yeah. Go back on my videos. I have 400 videos now. This is number 400. I have 399. This is 400. And you'll see the girls bought me this, all this stuff they gave me. They do still continue to, but they haven't been around that. They were here tonight. They haven't been around as much because of because they can't open. So, that's a store. I go there a couple times. Good time. But I'm going a little crazy, a little stir crazy here. Nothing Somali can't fix, right? I say. So we'll check in tomorrow. Oh, God. This ain't no joke, dude. I'm like, oh yeah. Capsules of that brown herbal shit, nothing. No. It wasn't that at all. It's like LSD crystals or something. Crazy crystals and shit. It's weird. I'll tell you tomorrow. Two. And I go, I'm gonna eat both of them. He's all like, don't do that. Don't do that. They told me. Don't do that. And I'll just eat one and I'll parachute one a little bit later. Don't do that. Just take one. I'm like, alright. Like I'm serious. And not from the looks of it. Yeah, I didn't take you serious too. I'm serious. Man, no fucking rights, man. Well, I have the right to eat peyote and grow it and have land with it on it. And give it to people and have church. Supreme Court, baby. Got my Native American card. I can have cubensis, psilocybin, weed, which is already legal, and peyote cactuses. The only thing is they're an endangered species, but Native Americans are not. They don't count as they can. I don't think that we have to go by their hunting laws or anything. I can hunt. Hey, what's up, Danny? Oh, I'm just chilling. I was waiting for my dinner to come by. But that's alright. When I go to sleep early, anyway, yeah. Outside is nice, man. The earth is thanky. So what if it's print up as much quadrillions of fake money as you want? I don't give a fuck. Because right now, it's literally the rivers and oceans are clearing up, the sky is clearing up. I mean, just a breather for the earth. Imagine pounded day after day after day, this atmosphere of the earth, the fracking, the just all the stuff that we do, all the cars, all the carbon monoxide, all the factories, all the fucking shit. And it's been shut down for like what, two months now? And no cars. Oh, you know what else is cool, Dank? Anyway, I've been outside walking and loving it. I'm like, I can breathe and then keep breathing. I mean, until they turn 14 on. Now I'm covered with magnets. I decided all you guys, because to a couple other subs are like, yeah, I need those magnetic repulsors, and I do want you guys to be safe first. I've got like 8 and enough to make like 3 more, and I'll order the 1,000 today from China. I hope they come quick. That's the only place I can get them, and I'll do you guys up good. I mean, I don't. It's worth your life. I mean, my mom died from fucking radiation from all this shit, infection on smog. Anyway, it's fucked up. So weird, bro. So fucking weird. Oh, magnets for my magnetic repulsors um, they block for all the they block electronic smog 4G and 5G when it rolls out. It makes a where is mine? It's in my pocket. And then I put it under my bag. But I have a bunch. Hey, I want to show you something. So I got, you saw that blue leather that I had, right? Oh, these are the magnet thing. Inside here is its own thing. And then I started making the medicine bags for them later. But I sold so many just the lifesaver, I call them, because low frequency radiation, that's what it blocks. And each magnet makes about a 1 foot ball. So 10 of them make about a 10-foot radius. And wherever this is at, you know how like the Earth's magnetic field is like that? It's just wherever this goes, it has the same shielding as the Earth magnets, and they last forever. And walking around with this, my friend from China taught me how to make these. He walks around invisible. You can't. Oh, anyway, so these are awesome. So anyway, oh no, it was Miss Nice. She goes, I want 2 of them. I'm like, all right, I'm gonna do it for and the other lady, she wants a couple, and then someone else wants a couple. I'm like, I'm just gonna give them to all the ones I have. I'm gonna sell to my subscribers, and then I'll order more and fuck it, because you guys are my friends. These are just people. Look at this, bro. This is so cool. I just made this friggin' just out of like I wanted to make it like out of it's like tricolor, and this because I got this blue hide, a whole huge one of blue, and it's fucking badass. And I got 4 different colors of sinew. That's badass right there. And I'm just learning this, dude. I'm teaching myself. These necklaces, shit. That's pretty cool, right? But the magnets, bro, I'm telling you, like, they're worth more than money. Like, money doesn't even to have all the electronic smog blocked around you. I mean, okay, you know how they show a car in a wind tunnel, and it's just blowing air to show the aerodynamics of the car. You know what I'm talking about? Yes, because it makes just a ball. He's invisible to cameras. They cannot lock onto his face. It's a magnetic shield, bro. Fucking, that's why we don't get hit by asteroids. This is why. The same reason your fucking compass works. It's magnetic, electromagnetic. The whole Earth is magnetic. We're magnetic. I carry this around, bro, and I don't feel nothing. they hit me with fucking frequencies for a while because I was talking about truth to power and shit. And oh, dude, I've sold so many of these to tourists. I live right here, and my studio is right here at the opening of Joshua Tree National Park. I've sold so many of these money back, full money back guarantee. Um, come get them. Boom. I would sell them for $20 a piece in a medicine bag, or $10 a piece, just in the thing that said "Lifesaver" and and then taped them. They're nice. Anyway, so I sold tons of them, right? And people would come. I never had anyone come back and want money back, but almost everyone came back and bought more, and was like, "Oh my god!" Like, what are these? Like, oh, I want more. And they're like, my ears aren't ringing. I'm not sluggish. Like the next day they came back and just to tell me that, what is it? And buy more. But when I first saw them, if you get one, I go here and I hand it to them and I go like this. Oh, wow, I can feel that big time. Wow. I go like that with it. And I go, holy shit, what the fuck is this? Like that. I'm like, how is it doing that? Because you can feel it moving around and shit. And yeah, I have a gigometer that I can go, okay, hold this, and I'll test the radiation around you and show you that you're in a fucking 10-foot bubble. And I'd saved lives. My mom died from cancer, and so and my sister had cancer, and I'm vowing that and this will block 5G too. That whole the whole thing that is COVID-19, which is 5G, making it to where we can't. The oxygen molecules get excited in millimeter waves, and when we breathe in, our hemoglobin cannot grab the excited molecules from the 5G, and so therefore you have like what would be the symptoms of altitude sickness, and that's what COVID-19 is. And then some people have the flu, which was a bad flu this year, which is they're calling that COVID. They're just trying to ride it out, fuck up the whole thing and shit. Someone wants to take this country down, so they do it inside out, starve them out. Anyway, this will protect you. You're invisible, and a lot of their technology is all based. Dude, they have voice to skull technology. Everything is based. Like, they have crowd disbursement technology, frequencies. They have all this shit that is frequencies. This blocks all of them. Like, I've been having them nailing me with frequencies, and it hurts. Like, it hurts, right? They use them for crowd disperse. Like, they'll shoot it their way. People are and they turn around and run. But if they have this, they can just walk freely right up to it, and then you have a 10-foot bubble. It's just there. Yeah, it's a magnetic repulsor. Yeah, so I make them, and I make the best. No, I bought magnets first. My friend in China showed me how to make them, and I'm like, cool. I'm gonna go get magnets and shit and make them, right? And I want one to go. I want to protect myself and protect my niece. I have one in my niece's backpack, one in her room, one I make her carry. Like, you can't have too many. It's not a bad thing. Like, it's like vitamin C. You can't have too much. So anyway, they're so fucking. The reason that you didn't know about it is because they don't want us. They don't want you guys knowing about it, right? So I have a bunch of these. I'm gonna do a couple of blue ones I haven't. I'm in with a couple with the new blue leather. I like this bag, this medicine bag. How I made it that like I don't know, just for the fuck of it. Plus, I didn't want to. It uses the scrap leather and it kind of puts a little artistic flair on it. This shit is for real though. I used to tell them because I didn't have them in medicine bags. I said for $10, this will fucking possibly keep you from ever getting cancer, and you don't want to buy it. And it's 100% guaranteed. If you don't feel better tonight in the morning, you could come back and get your money, and you still don't want it. All right. No, no, just everyone else's Wi-Fi, not yours, because yours is inside your bubble. And you're connected to the one. You see, you're connected to your Wi-Fi, but all the other Wi-Fi's you're not connected to. You feel me? Your phone won't connect to them, so it goes around you. So because it can't go to your phone, so it's not even gonna be around you. It's gonna go around you. You feel me? And you never. It's not. It doesn't affect. It's going out like your phone calling out. It doesn't affect either. Same thing. It's in there with you. Do you see what I'm saying? Yeah. I just thought. I just thought about that too. Why does that work? That's exactly why. Because you're hooked up to only one Wi-Fi connection, right? Whatever. You know what I mean. So yeah, it's really it's helped a lot of people, and I've had people go home from vacation and bought this because I live in a tourist area and bought some of these and have ordered family packs of 5 and have written me and told me how well they worked and that they gave them to family and friends back in Sweden and all these other places, Russia and shit. It's really cool. So all I do is sit here and I go, what do I want to make? I'll make these, and then I just sell them, or I give them to the neighbor. I go put them out. I could go make here, set them up however you do it, because she's a master at setting her store up. That's why she's fucking so successful. And that's what I have to make I had to make my shit so look so nice enough to sell in her store, or she won't sell it. And she's like, no, Brady, that's ghetto as fuck. Get that out of here. It's like if it sucks. But so I had to make everything kick ass. All my kick ass shit I have it ready. She's like, okay, let's do it, you know? Like, I'm ready. And then I'll give, like she gets a percentage or whatever. But I can sell it for 10 times as much over there in her store than I can in mine. Mine's like the ghetto store. But I put all my nice shit I sell over there. All my ghetto shit I sell. But anyway, yeah. So I'm really stoked about. I can't wait to work. I know, and it's nice. Oh, at least it's really not. I'm not shut down because I'm just working, making shit for when I do open. And people are just gonna have to go out and spend their money to build businesses back up. Like I'm gonna buy everything I can, mom and pop, and pay that price. Like supplies. I'm trying to get my shit up. Oh, and I'm gonna try and spread that. My town is a small town of all small business owners and artists and shit. So we kind of like, we take care of shit. Yeah, I mean, well, there is no business now. That store's not, nothing's open. So I'm just making shit. Our whole art community is shut down. The whole town's shut down. I mean, except for the store. Anyway. Alright, guys. Well, I just wanted to show you that. I'm gonna actually crash because tomorrow I'm gonna roll on Molly on Magic Molly Mom. So that's pretty cool, yeah? Well, it's something different. What am I gonna do? The same shit every time. Such an asshole. It's true though, huh? Hey, oh man, you should see. I wish I could somehow. I can. I guess with my iPhone, I could go take. I have pictures. I I somehow my computer's fucked up. But these are the two things that I've made, and I got this huge hide of fucking blue, and oh right here. And I talked to her that got this for me in the string, different colors. And she goes, "Oh no, I didn't use all your money because I did something." I said, "Just put the $100." I said, "Put it in like an account for me so that when you order leather, you can order me some shit, right?" And she's like, "Okay." And she goes, "Oh, that wasn't like." I go, "Oh, I thought that was all my money because it was that and some other shit." She goes, "Oh no, you doesn't. Plus, you still have half of your money." I'm like, "Really? Fuck yeah!" So yeah, I'm stoked. I just want to open up. I just want to work. I mean, I want to be sociable. I want people to be. I just want shit to get back to normal. Man, it's fucked up. Starting to get a little cabin fever, and I don't get that, man. I mean, me, I can do it, because I've done time. I mean, if you've done prison time, you can do this. Trust me. Really, I have done. My friend has a whole pound, and he's asking me if I can get rid of him. Really? You? Oh yeah, you were saying that you had one that was going. What happened? You didn't wait long enough. It takes a while, dude. But my friend has a pound, and they're nice. And that's legal for me too, because I'm Native American, which is awesome. Do you know? The biggest thing I've ever sold was 10 pounds of weed. But do you know how big a pound of dried shrooms are? It's like the size of those army bags that are like a duffel bag. They're real long. That's how big it is. It's huge. I'm in Southern California, Palm Springs area, and I got a pound. I used to get shrooms from this guy who I got acid from, and he was a chemist, and he was in Vietnam, and he was crazy as a motherfucker in the mountains in Colorado. That's where I grew up. And he sold me acid and LSD and mushrooms. He grew them. And so I got a pound of mushrooms was $300. A whole pound. And it was a 5 gallon Ziploc bag. I've never seen one. And then, oh, fuck no. I'm right here. And so it's huge, right? And my friend that bought them, it's 16 ounces, whatever, it's a pound, and it was cheap, $300. And I mean, Jesus, dry, totally dry. I mean, that's why it was so much, big. Anyway, listen to this. He goes, okay, you got it for me. You got me a really good deal, so you can have it. I go, okay, I want my cut. I want to let me wet my beak. Give me an ounce. He goes, okay, you can have an ounce. And I go, okay, I want the biggest mushroom in here. And it was 8 inches across, okay? Fucking top. It was the biggest one in this whole 5 gallons of huge bag. And it was this big around the top, dry. They're all dried as fuck. And it was like this tall, over a foot, and at the bottom, and it was all purple and blue and shit. And what at the bottom it was purple and blue and everything and green and furry as fuck all the way up. And then it is orange and shit and red and brown, you know. And it weighed exactly an ounce. It was like 28, 29 grams. I was like, damn, I'll take that right there. And what I did with it, I smashed it into a big ass mason jar, filled it with honey, because I've read about this in High Times. Filled it with honey, put the lid on, and then I put it filled it with honey all the way to the top, with the mushrooms broken up a little bit in there. Stuffed them in there, filled it at the top, put the lid on, boom, put it under my house in Colorado for like 3 months. I forgot about it. So I pulled it out and I put it through a strainer back in the little honey bear bottle. And the fucking honey was like glow in the dark, neon purple blue, right? And you just throw away the shrooms. They're just nothing. You have the honey that's like glow in the dark. So I had that honey, and one night I had a bad trip on it. I tripped too. It was too good. Like you would get, it was too good. You would put some on your toast or in your coffee, and you were fucked for the day. It's awesome though. Wow. I had a friend. Look, I had a friend that would. Look, I used to shoot drugs and shit. That was too good. But anyway, man, my friend, I'll tell you what. Yeah, I get I don't know. I have a peyote cactus out on my out on my porch on my table outside. It's awesome. But yeah, so these are the magnetic repulsors, and these are kick ass. They're Because I buy 1,000 at a time. Like, I mean, honestly, I'll hook you guys up. I don't want to make money off of it. I just want to make back what I made. You know, I want you guys to have them to protect yourselves. Crying out loud. Yeah. Anyway, yeah. So. I don't know. I was doing this whole thing about. Yeah, I'm not. Why do you think I was in Australia? I always think everybody's in. Oh, because my hat, huh? And my necklace. I'm in my. Is that why? That's what I would think. Nice. I'm gonna start telling people I'm from the. Dude, the reason my fucking hand is bandaged is I ran around this corner and I knew what was gonna happen. When I put this the neighbor said, "Oh, put this here." You know how girls are. Even lesbians are that way. I hope she doesn't watch my channel. I don't know. They don't care. I just don't. I ask them questions and I'm dead serious. I want to know the answer. I just want to know the answer. So you guys, oh look, man, this is so cool. You guys, admit that this is cool. Look, when you pull it tight, look, I made it to where, boom, it like a nice little coochie. That's pretty fucked up. Alright, look, here's the medicine bag, and it's wavy like nature. and it's got the tricolors. And like, watch you guys when you pull it shut. Watch. It just shuts. Boom. And then yeah, it's all kick-ass. And you can carry whatever you want in there. That is badass. Right? So it's pretty cool. That is what you carry your peyote buttons and your mushrooms. 3 colors. Out of scraps, man. It's fun. I'm doing a. Oh, that's what I was showing you. I'm doing a bigger project for like a. It's gonna be a phone case. This is so soft, dude. This blue suede. Look, you could probably even see. But I'm making a phone case out of this for a LG XL for my sister or for somebody. I don't know. I can't remember who ordered it. And it's like, wait, you'll see when I'm done. So I cut these 2 pieces out. What are gonna be it, and I'll do it and then flip it inside out, and then I'm not sure what designs they want on it, but or if the any or whatever, but it's gonna be fucking sweet. I'll show you. And I'll probably have it flap over and then make like a button or 2 where it just, because what I'm trying to do is with my leathers, I want to take things like phones and magnetic repulsors and put like this. You make it into like a piece of jewelry almost, or at least it doesn't look like a technical thing. And it's like some other things I make, they're for chicks, they're like, or even guys, they're like a satchel, and some of them you could tie it on your leg, like if it was a chick, up on their thigh, and it's like a little purse. It has a fucking latch and everything, and they can put their phone in there, or it'll be real nice soft leather up against their skin, with their phone will slide right in there. Bam, and it's gonna be fucking tight, man. Watch, you'll see. I have it already. I'm doing it. You see it. I'm doing it. Like, I'm doing it. I'll have it done tomorrow. You'll see. I'll do it tomorrow. My first one. And then I have the 2 gun belts. I do. I totally do. I have fucking like PayPal, Venmo. I have all that shit, and I have like I just have to take pictures of it. I don't know how much they are really. I don't know. Depends on what you want. Like, what do you think? I don't know. Let me think about it for a second. Yeah, totally. Yeah. Yeah. Either way, for sure. For sure. Yeah, I mean, I can make. I've been planning on making a web page. I just haven't done it. Like, I have taken pictures of a lot of my shit. I just haven't done it. I've just been busy making shit and just keep making it and making it and making it. Thinking this stupid thing's gonna be over and I'm gonna be able to open my god darn business. This is my YouTube channel, and I have a Facebook channel. Here's my name right here. Go to my Facebook channel, and I have a bunch of groups that I have. I have like Brady's LSD image gallery. It has like 100 different sheets of like, it's badass. Check it out. And then I've got also like a philosophy group this my friend in Pakistan, who's the philosophy professor. Him and I founded it. Um, and then I have a graffiti page that it's called Brady's whatever graffiti page, and I have graffiti from all over the world. I gave like a bunch of admins because I have hundreds of people in each one of these groups. When I do a live on Facebook, it's like 5,000 people come. Like I just do this because I like it for fun. I don't know. I mean, if I wanted to, um, yeah, right. But yeah, that's me, and you'll see me. Make sure it's me, or just go to Brady Curtis on Facebook, and you'll see me. You guys, there's Brady, and then you can just. I have so much shit on there. I have Brady's free audio book library. I go on there every once in a while, and it's like so and so's wants approval for this group, that. And I just like it's approval, approval, approval. And I don't care. I just like, and I'll always like I'll take my YouTube posts and I'll post because it's my people from Colorado where I grew up. I'm in California where I don't know that many people, or really, I don't. I mean, I knew them through shit that I don't do now, and up in LA. I'm down in Palm Springs. I moved from LA. So I don't. That's why I have so many more over there on Facebook than friends. It's just like people, whatever you want to call them, my friends. Yeah, I grew up Longmont, Boulder, Colorado, basically, and I went to college in Denver. I moved out here in 2001, right out of jail. I was in jail when it turned to 2 fucking thousand when it flipped, and I was telling them, and I'm like, oh my god, they're electric doors. We're not gonna be able to get out. I was telling my friends, I'm like, you guys better fucking get me out. Damn it, I was gonna buy some milk buds. And now I didn't, and now I want chocolate. You know your age, you know you are a fine aged person when you like dark and respect dark chocolate and wine and red wine. Nice. Where were you at, brother? South. Or you're in Colorado Springs or Pueblo. Probably. A lot of people go to Southern California, and then I've been to the port. I've been there a lot of times fishing in the Rio Grande. It's awesome. Oh, dude, my dad before he died, when I grew up, man, my dad was an air traffic controller. He worked 2 weeks on, 2 weeks off, 2 weeks on, 2 weeks off. He taught me how to hunt. I mean, he's half Native American. My grandma's full Cherokee. My dad's half Cherokee. I'm a quarter Cherokee. So I have to do all these things to become a man. Shit. Rite of passage. My last story, if you listen to my last story, I think you heard it where I had to kill Bambi. It is scary. And I like hunting now. I bow hunt even now, and you can bow hunt while they're in the rut. And what that means, the rut. See, it's so stupid because so many deer starve every fucking year because these idiots don't let you fucking hunt, right? Which leads to a explosion growth in predators. They're like mountain lions. Therefore, there's too much game, like deer, and they just starve because there's no more grass and stuff. And it's like, what? And now you've got starving fucking mountain lions that are dragging babies off of porches up in Boulder, Colorado. It was funny. I would always, when I bagged a fucking a deer or an elk, I would drive the opposite way, the other canyon down. So Boulder Canyon, so I could drive right through Boulder, right through the hippie fucking town. They would throw rocks. I'd have a deer tied, a dead deer carcass right on the front of my fucking Jeep. I'd drive through like, what's up, fuckers? They'd be like, yeah, is that it? Yeah. I'm like, fuck you, hippie fucks. So anyway, I was like, word. Man, I'm telling you, chicks love guns. I used to go for this place. I was telling my friend, this place I used to go for when we used to go up there and go shooting. And I would go up, take girls up there, and, you know. But I got in trouble cheating on my girlfriend. Listen to this. Oh, there's this one part going up the to get to where I needed to go up more. It's called Motorcycle Park, and you go up there and we camp and shoot guns, and there's a dam, and you can swim and all this. So I'm driving up, and there's parts of the road that I'm driving fast, and it's just a drop up, and I've done it a million times, so I'm not scared. I know what I'm doing. They don't. So they're freaking out. So we get to this spot, and it's literally like this, and it's a rock that you have to go over for a few car lengths, and you're kind of like this, and then you get back onto the road. Well, everybody's like, I want to get out and let you go over that, and then I'll get back in on the other side. I'm like, nah. If you get out, you're walking the rest of the way up. No, I didn't do that. I just thought of that right now. But I said, okay, fine, I'll go over it. Watch. Pussies, watch. Get out. And I just went, boom, right over it. And I'm like, all right, get in. Turn the stereo back up. Crack another beer. Fucking A, life was great. I'm so glad I had a childhood with no technology. I had a cassette tape deck. I didn't even have CDs. There was no phones. I sent my dog to down. I was so fucked up. I didn't want to drive all the way down. Right? Yeah, right? I know that. Dude, I have the money right now. I have a thing, and it said, you know then about ATVs. You know what a Banshee is, right? With the twin 350s, the Yamaha Banshee. It's you know the Quadzilla, Suzuki Quadzilla 500. My friend had that, and then my friend got a Banshee, right? Say, okay, listen, so you know how on whatever that it says people selling shit right by you, you know, and it comes up. A Banshee came up, and it looks fucking fresh, and it's like $1,000 right now cash, and I have $1,000, and I'm like, I want it right now. I got $1,000 on the barrel, right on the barrelhead, but I called nothing, emailed him nothing. I guess he sold it. I've been trying to get a hold of him. I want that motherfucker. Now I'm gonna buy a different. I'm just gonna hurt myself and getting myself in trouble, but you only live once. I'm gonna go the back way, and you know what? Not when the shit hit. Not if the shit hits the fan. When the shit hits the fan, and actually, I think it's already hitting. I want to fucking have a goddamn 4-wheeler, man, where I can strap packs on it. I have no dogs or cats. Both my parents are dead. All my grandparents are dead. I have no one. My sister and my niece. I got to take care of them. I promised my dad. Right. Only the good die young, like Chad, my best friend. All my best friends are dead. Heroin's a hell of a drug. Sells cocaine and alcohol. Right now, depression is setting in for a lot of people. There's been so many suicides. Men that can't. If I had a family, and I have an income right now, and plus I'll hustle and shit. I never don't have an income. It ain't fucking hard to make money in America, right? You can even run scams all day long if you want. Or you can even do it legit. Whatever. It's impossible to starve to death in America. Anyway, they made me believe this. Here's how they made me believe. If you're my age, which you grew up in the 80s and 70s, I was born in 74. They made it seem like that that like they would show this commercial of these Ethiopian kids with a bloated stomach and they're all skinny and they have flies buzzing all around them. And they're like, and they implied it, that everywhere in the world was like that except America. And America was like Disneyland, which when you go there, it's not like what it said in the brochure. If you know what I'm talking about. Yeah, I can do that for you, brother. I'm doing, you know what I'm doing, Dank? I'm doing microdosing. Oh, my last girlfriend went to her. This chick I had my mom when she was alive. She died just in October. But my mom and my sister, I need a new bitch. Man, this chick, this one bitch, I'm saying to her right now, like, Brady, you're 46. You should maybe not call them bitches and hoes and chicks and maybe and call them like women and shit and ladies. And I'm like, yes, I met this hot ass bitch. I told him, this chick is fine. That's all right now. I do say, ladies. No, with my cowboy, my Indiana Jones hat, I go, man, that's not a knife. Nah, it's a knife. I'll do that for you, Dave. Now that's a knife. I love Aussies. They really getting the 5G treatment over there, man. You got to get a magnetic repulsor before. I'll send it to you, bro. And you can send me the money later. I don't give a fuck. You guys gotta protect yourself. Right? No, that's a noise. That's not a noise. Hey, look, you can send me the money at the same time. It's not like I don't trust you, but they're gonna flip the switch for 5G and you're gonna be like, not be able to breathe. But if you have one of these, whatever mine is in my pocket, you're gonna be able to breathe. And everyone's gonna be like, how can you breathe? What's that magic device? You'll be like, my Indian friend made it. Fuck you. So that's that. Hey, you know what else is trippy? I wanted to say, now that's annoying. I wanted to say one thing real quick. You know, John Levi's channel or anyone in now that you're talking about resets, you know how that we're saying like, how come this is downtown New York. Where is everybody? There's no one there. Well, his last thing and we're always going, that is weird. Why does it always show this huge city, but no one's there, or this huge neighborhood? But now, listen, now that you look outside in Times Square, no one's there. It's empty. You look at the highways in downtown LA, it's empty. And they murdered all of the people in tents, the junkies in tents. They killed all of them. No. When we come out, the streets will be sparkling clean. No tents, nothing. Forget it. Just don't even think about it. It's done. It's not supposedly. It's done. They're done. That's why we're in here. So they can do that, which is fine. Get rid of them. They're killing themselves anyway. It was a slow death. They sped it up. Whatever. I'm glad I got out just in time. Anyway, so that's me being lucky, but I went through a lot of shit. I just made sure I wasn't getting, they were doing that when I was homeless too. I just made sure I didn't get got. Now that I have a house, it's really different. Like, I can trip mushrooms or something here and not, I don't freak. It's not weird. Like, I'm not worried about anyone ever coming to my door. There's a locked gate out way. You gotta walk down this whole path. My place is hard to get to. You gotta go through locked gates and shit. I don't lock them. They do. So because there's all this art and shit everywhere. And so I'm already in here in the middle. You can't even tell I'm in here. It's like, I don't give a fuck. As far as that stuff, as far as spiritual things, I know God, I'm on God's side, on the good guy's side. I don't hurt people. I've never raped. I never fucked my neighbor's wife. Not his wife, just his girl. I'm just kidding. No, it was his girl. But it wasn't his wife, and he was fucking around her too, so I was just doing what Jesus would do. Eye for an eye, I was turning the other cheek. Oh, that just brought back the entire memory of what I was gonna say. Oh my God, I had this incredible revelation, and I wrote it down, and now I can't find it, but I just remembered it, part of it. Part of it was the reason I believe that Jesus Christ turned the other cheek. What he meant by that, what he meant by turn the other cheek was not turn it and let him hit you on that side. It meant something like turn the other cheek. In a way, it was in translation. It got fucked. It meant like try a different way. If a dude want to fight and shit, no, turn it to a different, like spin it in a way, with your mouth, like talk your way out of it in a way, like be like, nah, we don't want to do this. Come on, whatever the thing is, I can't remember what my revelation was, but it's written down. That's why I'm looking around. I can't remember what it was. Whatever, something like that. But anyway, also, I think those doctor ships, those were just FEMA barges. They just fucking, they repainted them and brought them back, and they're bringing the homeless out. No, I don't know. All I know is how did those people in tents and homeless people shelter in place? How? And it was everywhere. Trust me, when I lived there, like 3 years ago, there was tent cities, but not that many. And then it blew the fuck up. And then up in Oakland, the BART tunnels, all the junkies laying there, and everyone's like, "What's gonna happen?" They're like, "Don't worry. It'll go away." And they're all gonna just go, just like Paradise and the car fires. My mom goes, "Where did those 52,000 people go? I wonder, from the fires in California." I'm like, "They're dead. They're cremated, Mom. They died. Happened in the middle of the night." Like, she just couldn't understand that. How did laser beams come out of the sky and what? But when she had her brain tumor, she said, "Brady, what are the platforms in the sky? And what is that lensing system? And what are the triangle things in the sky?" I was like, holy shit. She goes, you're the only one I've ever heard talk about it. What is it? And she said, I'm scared. Like that, freaking out. And it was because, and it was literally, it was the day that her brain tumor grew and pushed her brain over, and it made her have like they live glasses on. She just, it removed all veils. She could just see exactly right through it. She could see the platforms clear as day. She could see the whole lensing system for the sun and moon. She could see everything, right? And it tripped her the fuck out. She called me because I told her, yeah, they have high platforms and they, you know, that's why they have, you know, they gather energy and do other things. So, and they also have these triangular crafts and blah, blah, blah. And that the sun simulator and that there's a fucking lensing system. I told her all that shit. She's like, whatever. But when that happened, she called me and she was so scared. She looked like she saw a ghost, man. Her eyes were just white. White. See that? White. Yeah, her eyes were just pure white. She just saw a ghost on her face in it. And she was like crying. I'm like, what's wrong, Mom? What? Like, she's like, what are those? I'm like, I don't know, Mom. Like, what do you? And then she goes, I gotta get out of here. I want out. How do I get out? I'm like, what's wrong, Mom? We didn't even know this happened. Just like, what? Just like, boom, it happened. And it's like she's going, well, I go, what do you want out of? What do you mean out of the wheelchair? She was in a wheelchair. What? So no, this matrix thing, this matrix. How do I get out? And I was like, I didn't understand. I didn't know what to say. I said, you mean like life? Like you want to go on? And she's like, yeah. I'm like, well, when you die, you will. She's like, I want to die then. She said straight up. I was like, you will. Pretty soon. Anyway, she did. I'm glad because she didn't have to see none of this bullshit and scare. It would just make her all worried. That's where I got it. I'm a worrier. I got it with my mom. I'm always like, thanks, Mom. I'm a worry wart. She is always worried about shit. So I'm like, I will worry about why I'm not worrying about nothing. Like if I have nothing to worry about, I'm like, there's something wrong. I'm worried that there's nothing to worry about. Pure vodka, guys. You see me drink a fifth every night, right? Hold me to this. I have to drink this much vodka every night. That's the pop-off vodka. Cheap stuff. But this is like the water here is like well water. And that's what this is. I can't afford it. I can. I just don't have a car. I just admit it. I'm too lazy to go to the fucking store and do it. Even though it's right there. I'll do it tomorrow. Which is my life's credo. Okay, guys. Yeah, they are. I'll talk to you later, Jack. And we'll take care of this shit. All right, y'all. Peace out. And don't believe in bullshit. Don't buy it. Buy my lifesavers. I'll hook you up. If that's anything, if someone wants something cool made with leather, let me know. Alright. Later, Dangster. Later to my stalker who kicks ass. Alright, you guys. Peace.